Hey guys, it's Chris with Double Eagle Gunworks, and we're out here on the range today, and we're going to be taking a look at the Sig P365 Compact 9mm pistol. This is a very popular pistol for concealed carry, and they've got this version, and they've come out with a couple of other versions since this one has come out. But this one is the standard version. It's got the night sights on it. And it's comes standard with two 10-round magazines, one with a flat base plate, and then the other one with the a little bit of a pinky extension added on to it. Now, I've got actually I bought some of the 12-round magazines to go with the 365 because I just like the extra length on the 365 grip when you have the 12-round magazine in it, and we'll talk about that a little bit more as we get going. But when you get the 365, it comes in the nice case from Sig, and it has the two magazines with it. Of course, your lock for the gun, and then your all the owner's manuals, and then it has the loaded chamber or the unloaded chamber indicator that comes with it as well. So it's a very nice package that comes with everything. Nice hard plastic case, good locks on it. But the biggest thing, let's see how it shoots. So again, with the 12-round magazine in it, I can get almost a full 3-finger grip on the gun. With the flat 10-round magazine, I'm really just getting 2 fingers on there, because the third finger on the pinky just goes underneath the grip, so I can't get a good full hand grip on it. The 10-round magazine with the pinky extension helps a little bit, but I still don't get a full 3 fingers on there to be able to get a good solid grip on the pistol when I'm shooting. So the 12-round magazine that you can get a lot better grip for the gun. I feel like I got a lot better control over the pistol with the longer grip. Now, a couple of other models that are available, they've got the 365 XL that has come out, and it actually comes standard with the 12-round magazine, and you can get a 15-round magazine to go with it. So the grip is even longer. It's going to be more of a full-size grip on that one, and the gun is about a 1/2 inch longer on the slide than the standard 365 model is. So let's do a little shooting and see how it does. Okay, so like I said, it's got the night sights on it, which during the day are really easy to pick up as well. The front sight is a green circle with the white insert in the center, and then got the 2 white dots at the back on the rear sight. So it's pretty easy to pick up the sights, and we'll see if we'll be able to do anything with these gloves on today. Okay, so the 365 is, with the size of the gun, it's got a little bit of more of a recoil than a full-size 9mm would, but with the extra length on the grip, I can still get a good control over the gun, and it shoots really well, and I like the way the gun handles. The sights pick up very nicely. and don't have any problems with being able to reach the controls on the gun. Got the mag release here, standard place, and then the slide release there. Everything works well. It is just, the controls are just on the one side of the gun, so that you don't have any ambidextrous controls, but you can switch out the magazine release if you want to flip it to the other side to be able to work it from the right hand side. If you're a left-handed shooter, you could swap that around, but the other controls are all just on the left side of the gun, so it's designed more for a right-handed shooter. But you've got a little bit of a rail here at the bottom, but it is proprietary to the Sig. You don't have the grooves in the bottom of it like you would with the standard 1913 rail. So any accessories for this particular model has to be designed exclusively for the Sig, so that it doesn't have the grooves on the bottom. But they do make some accessories that go with this one, some laser combinations, or a couple of lights, different things like that that you can get to go with this pistol. But overall, it's a really good shooting gun. So let's load up some more and we'll take a look at it. The other issue that a lot of people have had with the 365 is the striker on the inside of it. They say it kind of smears the primer, and you do get I'm getting a little bit of that on this. I don't know whether, let's see if we can pick that up. You see the indentation there on the primer. It shows a little bit. There's just a little bit of a kind of a smear on it, that when the case is being ejected, it just the striker is still in contact with it a little bit, so it just kind of pulls a little bit of the metal off to the side, rather than just being a clean hit right in the center of it. But so far I've probably put maybe a couple hundred rounds through this gun. Haven't had any issues with it, with the striker or anything on it. Everything's worked good, and that's about as bad of a smear as I've seen on one of the primers. So it's not really that bad of an issue. And there's other smaller guns like this on the market that have the same kind of issues going on as well. Okay, I have a problem with dexterity with trying to wear gloves anyway, so just so that you can get a little bit better picture of what the grip looks like without gloves on, you can see that my hand really fits the grip pretty well there. I can get pretty much all of the pinky on there and have a good solid grip on the gun, where that 10-round magazine, it's just the 2 fingers on that one. Got one in the chamber already. Now, even with the gloves on, the trigger guard is big enough to be able to get your finger in there with the gloves. So you can use it with gloves. I just don't like gloves that much. So let's do a little more shooting. Hey guys, this is the target that we were shooting with the 365. The bottom half of the target here was the ones that I was shooting the first magazine, so I was aiming a little bit lower on that one. So fairly good grouping. I had one pulled down here a little bit. Second magazine, this one I was shooting with gloves on, which I really don't like gloves. And then the second one was without gloves. I was aiming a little bit higher on the target, so I had really better grouping without gloves than I did with gloves. Okay. So this gun is a really nice gun. If you're going to be using it for concealed carry, it's a nice size. Be able to get it inside the waistband holster. Be real easy to get this gun in there and be able to conceal it in several different spots when you were wanting to carry it. But I really like the way the gun handles. I've had a couple of other small pistols like the 365, and I've never been able to shoot them that well just because I could not get a good grip on the pistol. But with this one, it gives you enough of a handhold to be able to hold it securely and manage the recoil on it. And with it being the almost a double stack magazine, they alternate a little bit going down through there, so it's not a completely double stack. It's this Sig's own proprietary design on this magazine. But you can get 12 rounds in here and have one in the chamber, so you're carrying 13 rounds. So even with some more full-size pistols with a compact, they're that are a little bit bigger as far as the gun, to able and still be able to conceal them pretty well. You don't get many more rounds than 13 rounds in the gun, even on a little bit bigger gun. So this one's easy to control, easy to conceal, great option for concealed carry. So just overall, I really like the way the gun handles, and it's a really good shooting gun, and I hadn't had any problems with it so far. So I would highly recommend that if you're looking for a nice concealed carry gun, check out the Sig 365. That was a little bit of a slip there. Sig P365, and it's a great option for a good carry gun. And check out doublelegalgunworks.com for more information. Like and subscribe down at the bottom.